Okay, so we are back out in the garden. I just want to show you, I have on my new gardening boots for the first time. This is what I was wearing. Yeah, these have seen better days. As you can see, yeah. I am going to throw these in the garbage. I am going to keep the lacings off of them though, because I'm always using string and stuff to tie stuff up. So they're still sturdy, they're still good. I am going to take those out and throw the sneakers actually away. That's what I'm going to do. And I've got a cabbage I need to pull. I don't know if you can see that. I was out here last night. Was it yesterday? Yesterday morning. And this was not split. It's split today. So yeah, that's got to come off. And I think I'm going to look closely at the other ones. The purple ones, they're kind of small still. I don't know if you can see that. They're really small compared to the green ones. So I think I'm going to just take this last one, no matter how big it is, and I'll make coleslaw out of the purple and that last green one. Because there's only 2 green left. Everything else has been processed. But today I've come out here. Let's go around here. Got watermelon. It's got to come off. And I pulled the weeds out of her last night. And realized that the potatoes have died back a lot more than I thought they were. It was actually the weeds that was making it look fuller and greener than it was. So we're going to tackle most of this today if the rain holds off. Yeah, it looks very dark up there. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to do these rows here first. These first right here. These 3. And then if I get to those 3 before it starts raining, then I will. If not, it's okay. We haven't had rain for probably about 7 or 8 days now. So kind of on the dry side, which is probably better for harvesting potatoes. And I'm also going to harvest at least these 2 bags here, because they have died right back and they're ready to go. The rest have a bit of green on them left still. And the sweet potatoes, wow, did not expect that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do at least these 2 bags here. And we'll see about the rest. Let's get in here. Clean up all the dead ones. I've already come across a couple of them. Get all the dead stuff up first. There's one. Oh, big one. Oh, a couple of biggies right there. See how this goes. Kind of tight in here. Probably should have spaced them out more, but work with what you have. So let's get to digging. Start down here. Oh, first one. Seriously? Alright. I guess we gotta eat that tonight. Alright, let's get down here with our hands. Alright. Because right now I have no help. I'm home by myself. So, let's see what we got in here. You can see how dry it is. Like I said, we haven't had any rain for several days. So, it's a great time to do this. So let's get this row finished, or started, or finished, yeah. Okay, so we got I got because I'm the only one out here right now. First row done. And this is what I got out of the first row. But there was some red at the end. I don't know how that got there. But have you ever seen this before? It's almost like it's blistered from heat or something. And there's several like that. It's like blistering. Like, I've never seen this before. Never seen this. If anybody knows what this is, let me know, because it's on several of the potatoes in this row. Haven't started the rest of the rows, but yeah, got some really big ones. This one looks fine. There's none of that blistering on there. There's several green ones in here. I don't know how they got green, because they were covered. They've got green spots on them, like that one. This one's blistered as well, so I don't know what that is. And it's hard. It's not like it's soft. Like it was water retained in there or something like that. I have no idea what that is. If you know what that is and if it's safe, I'm gonna have to look it up, because if it's not safe to eat, then yeah, half of this is probably, and there's another green one. And they're buried. They didn't have any sun on them or anything. Again, never seen that. I've seen it where if the sun was on it, it turned green like that, but never if it was completely buried, which it was. So yeah, I don't know. And they came out pretty clean because it hasn't rained in at least a week. So yeah, this is my first row. I would say that's maybe about 10 pounds or so, maybe over. I'll have to see. Row number 2 down. And that was reds. And not very many of them, and not very big. Yep. I would say probably about 12 went down in this row. And I got maybe 24 back. Not a very good return on my investment, but I'll take it. The small ones, wash up and use them all. Okay, so got the 6 rows dug up, completed. Just the scraps. Gonna throwing it in the trash, because a lot of it is got some kind of disease growing on it, the weeds. That's what I think. I don't know if I added any more to that. I might have added a few. And then I got another, I believe this is a 7-gallon bucket. It's not much in it. The rest of them didn't do so well. The reds, this is the 3rd year I've been growing this varieties, and the reds never did anything for me. First year we cheated them, 2nd year we didn't. This year we did, and this is by far the biggest haul we've had from them. But yeah, the reds are not really doing anything. The best thing that did was the Yukon Golds, which is over there, and the white ones I believe are the Cannabacks, and the red I think is New Orleans red. It's like the Homesteader special that Huss sells. That's what we've been getting for the last 3 years. So, yeah, this is what we got. And I think there is a lot of, I don't know what it is, on these weeds. Sorry, I've got like a lock or something in one of my shoes. Like, do you see that? All on these weeds, mostly on the weeds. But I was just looking up. This is my neighbor's tree. As you can see, there's something all over this tree, and it's right where the potatoes were. It's all over this tree. And then I don't know if you can see down there. That tree is, what is it called? Tree of Heaven or something like that. It's very invasive. And they've got a massive one right next to the house. And I find it in my lawn all the time. I'm trying to dig it up. It's very invasive apparently. So yeah, I'm finding it popping up all over the place in my garden this year. This is the first year, and in the lawn this year. First year I've ever seen it over this side. Didn't really know what it was. Actually, I saw it in my yard, in the front yard, last year. And we've been trying to kill it off and haven't been very successful at it. So if you know how to kill these things, because I would really not like them to spread over to my house, into my yard. But yeah, there's about 3 or 4 big ones back here as well, growing up like you would not believe. I don't know what this is. I believe the one up there is a mulberry. And this one, I don't know what it is either. Woman or just disease on the leaves. Yeah. So I don't know. But anyway, I got all my potatoes out of this done, and I'm moving on to my 2 bags that I want to get done. And these are the ones I stabbed, trying to get them out of the ground. And we'll have them for dinner tonight, along with other ones. Okay, so onto the bags. I was gonna dump it into the wheelbarrow, and it is light enough for me to just slide along the tarp, but it's too heavy for me, even though it's well, it's not very lightweight, but it's lightweight, to dump into the wheelbarrow. I'm just gonna turn it out on this tarp. Okay, so I've got it up on the tarp, but what are all these cobwebs? Seriously, I don't like spiders. All right, I'm gonna get it turned over and see if I can do this one-handed. I see nothing. Was this a bust? Was trying to grow potatoes in a bag a bust? Looks like it might be, because I haven't come across one yet. All right, let's get this turned out. Okay, so I haven't got it turned out yet, but maybe that's my answer. This had reds in it, so as I know now, reds doesn't grow very well for me. So yeah, that's probably why I don't see any, and I probably won't see very many in this bag. Okay, let's go through these, see how many potatoes I get out of her. Again, the size on these reds are ridiculous. I mean, I got a few big ones, but most of them are like seriously, marble size. Not even bungy, just a regular marble size. Yeah, this might be it. Don't see any more. Yeah, that might be it. I'm covering them back up. There's another one. Again, the size. There's another one. And this bag is still wet down the bottom, even though it hasn't been watered in days. Because I stopped watering it because I knew I wanted to harvest them and I wanted them to dry out a little bit. But it's still wet down in here. I don't know if you can see that. That's very wet towards the bottom. Ooh, got a few right there. It's probably the most I've seen since I started. Even over the other side in one place. So there's about 4 or 5. And they're not big at all. Yep. So I'm gonna get through this and see how many more I get out of here. So I think I got it all out. I've said that 2 or 3 times and found a couple more, but I think I finally got it all out. And that's what I got. Yep. Not great. Not great at all. But once I saw it was red, I knew it wasn't gonna be that great. So yep. I'm gonna use this to up-pot my rhubarb because that seems to be struggling in the pot I put it in. It's bigger than the one it came in, but apparently I don't think it's big enough. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in a bigger pot and put my rhubarb in. Okay, so I got my rhubarb up-potted. This is the pot it was in, which I believe is a 5-gallon. Yes, it's a 5-gallon. And this is the pot I put it in. Put them side by side as you can see them. Gonna water it in. Not doing so well. The leaves are going brown, but I did realize it was root bound, so I loosened up the roots a little bit as I up-potted it, so hopefully it will rebound. I am getting bitten up by mosquitoes out here like you would not believe. So this is what I'm doing for my rhubarb, to hopefully have it rebound and try to get it to grow so I can harvest it next. And as I was watering it in, do you see that? A little stowaway red potato. Yeah. But anyway, I watered it in. I don't know why it's not focusing. It was zoomed in just now. I zoomed it back out to regular, and now it's not focusing. Not focusing. Anyway, so there's my rhubarb. And hopefully it will rebound. Okay, on to bag number 2. I still have all this soil left from the first bag, even after I up-potted the rhubarb there. And I think that's a 7-gallon pot that I put it in out of a 5-gallon, which was probably about 3 times the size of the pot that it came in. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all this, because I don't really need any soil. You know what? I could up-pot my fig, because that needs to be up-potted as well. So maybe I'll do that. But yeah, let's get on to number 2 of the potato harvest. By the way, I discovered it's also red. So yeah, I don't have high hopes for this one either. Even though it seems to be a little bit heavier than the other one. And that could only mean it just has more soil in it. So who knows? Okay, this is the second one I pulled out of here, the same size. I fear it's going to be more of the same size. Might get a few of the smaller ones, being that bigger size that you saw. Yeah, this one is definitely heavier. I'm just thinking it has more soil in it, not more potatoes. As you can see, there's nothing in these first layers. So, I don't know if hilling really does anything. Oh, there's one. Seems like a decent size. Yeah, not really. Add it to the bin over there. Okay, I'm gonna get this dumped out and see what we got. So I got the other one dumped out. That's what it looks like. And I've got my Chicago Hardy fig up-potted. This looks one of the best. No, this is the best fig that I've had so far. This is the second one. It's taller. It's not as fuller, and it's not as green as the Chicago Hardy one. I don't remember what variety this is. Viva La something from Ison's Nursery. Yeah, my Ison's Nursery trees didn't do so well this year. This one is from my local nursery, and it's a Chicago Hardy. Does it say it on there? Let's see, somewhere it does. Oh, there it is, Chicago Hardy. And from 5 to 10, sorry, I'm in 7. Yeah, this is the pot it came in. Because I liked the pot, I left it. I was like, this is a really nice pot. This is what sold me on it, the pot. Yeah. So I left it in there until now, and I'm glad I took it out and up-potted it, because it, once again, was root bound. This one was root bound, like the rhubarb over there. So yeah, I will water it in, and hopefully, well, it's already doing great. So hopefully it will continue to do great. But I want to show you my second harvest of potatoes in the second bag. Yeah, not any better than the first. This is the first bag. That's the second bag. Yeah, even the two together is dismal for a bag. So I want to do one of the other ones. I think I might do that before the night's out. But, ooh, I missed one. Oh, how could I miss you, guy? Yeah. Not that it makes that much of a difference. Yeah, I don't see any more. So, yeah, red is a disappointment again this year. So, oh well. Okay, I've decided to click into this bag as well. And I was digging around, and it's not red. So, you see that? That was completely buried, and it still got green on it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these potatoes this year, but the wind's picking up, and it looks like it's about to start storming. So I'm going to get this dumped out really quickly, and I'm going to leave the other 3 bags of regulars and 4 bags of sweet potatoes for a later date. I'm going to get this one dumped out here. See what we got in here. Let's get it going. All right. Nope, not drag it with 2 hands and dump it, so I can't pull it with one. All right, okay, so I think I got them all, and this is what came out of it. Doesn't look like any more than the red, but they are definitely bigger than the red. But it doesn't really look like any more than the red, and I think I thoroughly went through and hopefully got them all out of there. But yeah. Add to my potato harvest, and I've got 3 more regular bags and 4 sweet potato bags in that jungle over there to harvest, but it won't be today. That's gonna have to wait for another day. So that's my haul today for the Every Bit Counts challenge. It is my split potatoes, which we're gonna eat fresh, Well, not fresh, you know what I mean. I'm gonna cook them now. My split cabbage, which I'm gonna cut up and eat for dinner with the potatoes. These potatoes from the bags, 3 bags. And these are the potatoes from the 5 rows, 6 rows actually, of bed in the main garden area. So yeah, I will get these dried. And again, if you know what that is, please let me know. That one looks like it's going rotten. It is just dirt. But it looks like it's burnt. It almost looks like it's wet even. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But maybe I'll set those off to the side, out of the fresh row where those mainly came from. And the rest seem to be okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So if you do, put it in the comments below and let me know what that is, please. So this is tonight's dinner. I took all those potatoes and I added some other ones to it as well. And I did some onions, some peppers, all from the garden, and then some sausage that I had already canned up, home canned. So we are back out in the garden today picking greens. Now I'm gonna call this try greens because it's 3 different greens. It's kale in here, Swiss chard, and mustard greens. I don't know if it's mustard greens or collard greens this is. Not exactly sure. I don't remember exactly what I planted, but yeah, that one's bitten all up. I think that's mustard greens, the other one's collard greens, or vice versa. I don't know. I just call them greens. So yeah, this is what came up. This is what I'm leaving behind. Maybe we get another little bit of a harvest. Even my onions are not doing well at this point. So yep, this is what we got. So from the garden today, this is what we got: peppers, cucumbers, and okra. Yeah. So this is what the garden's looking like so far today. Lots more peppers to pick. And the cucumbers is just about had it. They had some powdery mildew on it, as you can see. The bottom leaves were really bad, so I cut them off so they wouldn't infect the peppers. But there's a few more cucumbers that might make it, so we'll see. There's a little one right there. So we'll see how it goes. And if not, we have a good bit of refrigerated pickles left. So yeah, that's what we got today. And down this way, I want to show you the other peppers. So we are swimming in peppers. Peppers and cucumbers were our best crops this year. So I have lots and lots and lots more peppers to preserve. And I'm just going to do the thing I was doing before, put them in the freezer. Succession planting. I dug up the potatoes from this area. And I have put down 2 rows of broccoli. And over this side, 2 rows of cauliflower. In the middle, I put some beneficials. That's going to be my walkway to walk down here and harvest, because those can be trampled on. They're really for like fixing the soil, so we'll see how that works. And I pulled out these 4, and the only thing I got out of all these squash, all these zucchinis, was this, which obviously is not going to survive. It's not going to grow anymore. The vine was quite eaten. So I'm putting summer zucchini there, the yellow zucchini here, butternut squash here, and I'm going to try Kentucky Wonder Beans here, because my, 6 buckets of beans did nothing. I'll show you. We got nothing. Whoops. Let me just let them go. It's about to rain, so I'm trying to race the rain so I don't have to water as much. Literally, that's it. And pretty much nothing. These have just come on in the last few days, or last week. Oh, the rain's here. So let me cut this short. So it sprinkled just enough to wet up my seed packets that I had laid out in the areas I wanted to plant them, but that's okay, because I'm going to make sure I dry them out before I put them away, because some of them still have seeds in them. This one isn't going to have any seeds left, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm going to try and plant some Brussels sprouts this year, and we'll see how it goes, because I planted them in previous years and they have attracted aphids like you would not believe. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to plant them in this tote right here. It's one of those concrete mixing totes that I had. What did I have in here? I think there was mustard greens in here. or yeah, I think there was mustard greens or spinach, one or the other. But anyway, I pulled it out, and now I'm gonna try for my succession planting. Here comes the rain again. I guess we need it because everything is bone dry. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to planting this before the rain comes down. Hopefully we got a good shower this day. Okay, so I've never done this before. Well, I've had flowers before, but never had enough flowers or these bigger flowers and these prettier flowers in my garden to pick. And I thought I would just make a little simple arrangement to go on my dining room table, and this is what I came up with. These are so pretty. I can't get over how fluffy and soft when you touch them they feel. It's amazing, and I love the vibrant colors that I got out of this. I think they're called State Fair zinnias. So yeah, I will definitely be growing this variety again if I get the chance to get some more seeds. So we'll see. A beautiful, beautiful, simple arrangement from my garden. A pop of color in the house. So this is the little garden harvest today. I have a lot more peppers to pick, and my cabbage, the purple cabbage, is still out there. I need to pick that, but I don't have time to deal with it right now. But I did pick these tomatoes. I have never had this issue before, but a lot of people are saying they're having these issues with this tomato splitting like this. And then I picked these two. They're fine on the top. And then these plum tomatoes, and a lot of them are coming with blossom end rot in them. Yeah, so we're gonna eat them anyway. Cut that part off and eat them. I'm doing a lot, with the tomatoes, I'm doing a lot of fresh eating because I have tomatoes coming out of my ears in my pantry right now. Home can and store-bought, as well as I have I think it's 1 or 2 gallon size bags in the freezer from last year that I still haven't processed. But that's not a here nor there because I'm not doing that right now. And then I got a couple of okras to add to the bag. This is a quart-size bag, and I think this is more than enough for a meal for my husband. So yeah, apparently these red ones can grow up to, I think it said 10 or 12 inches, so that's right on the cusp of becoming woody. So we'll see how that turns out, but all the rest are a good size, and he is going to enjoy that. So this is my little harvest for the Every Bit Counts challenge. And I'm just putting this in the freezer. That's how I am preserving the okra for now. And when I have enough, like I do now, I will fix him a meal of okra. So I guess I'm not the only one who likes the zinnias. And this is week 3 of the Every Bit Counts challenge. What are you preserving this week for the challenge? I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And click that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. God bless, and remember, stay safe and keep prepping.